Thank you for joining us for another Teen Talk
with the Beautifully Blended Love team.
I was gone.
She was gone, but now she back. We just gonna roll with that because we done tried recording this about 5-6 times, and the sister just can't seem to get it together. All right, so tonight we are going to discuss, for one, social media, phones, and everything else these teens have going on. Myself and Shani had literally a debate the other night. When I asked for her phone the other night, she says to me, normal kids don't get their phones taken away at all. So I said, just because normal kids don't get their phones taken away at all, well, it doesn't mean that's normal because other kids don't get their phones taken at all. So she's basically telling me that I'm the only parent that makes children turn their phones in, and that she should be able to have her phone all night, fall asleep on it, or whatever else she wants to do. So yeah, please comment down below before we even really get started. Let us know, do you allow your kids to have the phones all night? Is it me just being a little too extra, or do you also have time limits for your children? All right, so Shani, let me know why you really feel that at 13 you should be able to keep your phone all night without not have time limits set on your phone.
I don't slack. I do slack sometimes, but I don't feel that way. But I should always have to turn my phone in because of that.
Okay, so Shani believes that because she wakes up on time for school, having her phone all night should not be an issue, as long as she can go to bed and wake up on time for class. And like she mentioned, there was an issue to where I believe maybe she tried to pull all-nighter, was on the phone very late. I went in the room to wake her up one morning, assumed she stayed up. Her classes were starting at, I believe, 8:30 at the time? And I went back in her room about 9 o'clock just to say, what's going on, whatever. I don't know if it was for breakfast or whatever it was, or I don't remember what it was while I went back in there. And I went back in there at 9 o'clock, 30 minutes after she was supposed to log in for her e-learning, and she was knocked out. Knocked out. So I said, girl, what are you doing laying down, girl? Well, you ain't got up. She said, what she said to me? She said, I'm sorry, I didn't know I would. What you say to me?
Yeah, I said, oh shoot, I didn't realize.
You said, oh shoot, I didn't know I went back to sleep. So she hopped up looking crazy. But the thing is, and I want her to understand, other teenagers that watch, or other families that watch, it's not all about getting up on time. Like I explained to her, it's not a good habit to form, staying up all night on the phone. Like I said, I don't stay up all night on the phone. But like I said, it's just not a good habit to form, being addicted to phones or anything. Having a phone is a big responsibility because nowadays, as we all know, just a few clicks of a button ends up with what? They can get us all type of things, issues and things we didn't have to worry about when we were little. Now they have access to everything with the phones. So I'm trying to avoid her getting too addicted to things, including phones, friends. Last night I literally walked in her room. That was last night. I walked in the middle of the night because my charger wasn't working, so I went to borrow her charger. And she was asleep on the phone. Okay? Phone is on, she sleep, pillow to her head. And I'm telling her, you can't do that.
Pillow.
It doesn't, no, it was on your...
I must have been sleeping wild.
The thing is, you should not be that caught up to where you're falling asleep on the phone. And that's unhealthy to have that radiation going right into your brain, like I explained to you. Developing healthy habits when it comes to your phone is being able to say, I've been on the phone long enough, let me take a break. Just how before we gave you the phone back, we said, we need you to be responsible with it, set limits, or we will set them for you. So we went back and forth the other night, and she says, I don't understand why. Like I said, normal kids don't get their phones taken away. And I'm not sure. So
I guess I'm not normal, guys.
You said they were normal. Whatever. And again, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of parents that set limits. Now, it's a different thing if these parents are setting limits, just how we had limits for you at one point, and you found ways to do things in the background. So, hey, maybe their parents have limits on their phones, so they may not take the phone away, but maybe they have some on their phone where the phone gets shut off at a certain time from certain apps. And it's not even just at nighttime. Just now, as we're setting up for this video, She can't do nothing because she
No, listen, you guys don't understand. She doesn't understand.
holding the phone.
Stop. She doesn't understand. I was, y'all know how, if I was in the middle of playing the game while I was trying to clean up, I was cleaning up. I looked down once to press the button because it was my turn.
No, I saw the green at the top of the phone. That means you're on the phone.
Yeah, but then it hung up.
It keeps her away from spending time with her family. It keeps her from performing in school well because I also told her it's going to go back to me taking a phone during school hours completely. Because they're on the phone, messaging during school hours. If she's doing a chore, she's on the phone.
Wait,
you can't do that.
Hold up, wait. What was the first thing you said when you said...
If it was that important, you would have remembered what I said.
It was. You said about how I be in it.
No matter what you do, you are on the phone.
That's not true.
That's very true. I say it to you all the time. All the time. So the point is, be grateful you have a phone. And if I set limits or we set limits, it's for a reason, for your own good. It ain't just to boss you around. It's saying, listen, we need you to learn to be responsible. And it's, again, it doesn't just stop at a phone. In every area of your life.
Oh, that's
in every area, you better remember because I'm going to forget, so I'm going to continue. In every area of your life, you have to know to set standards and set limits if you feel like things are getting out of control. But remember, you got your phone back. You were out with your family, and I even said we're going to get your phone back, but do not go back to how you were doing before. You was coming out, you was playing with your brothers and sisters. You forgot all that? And then we warned you, keep doing what you're doing. You know, don't let us have to keep calling you out that room.
I like being to myself. Like, being there listening to my music.
And that's fine, but every now and then you need to say, look, family time. Well, look, let me go down here and see what's going on. Let me go chill. We're friends of Shawnee. Yes, her mommy makes her turn her phone in some nights. And like I told her, if there's a night where I say, you know what? Because again, I don't take it every night, but if there's a night where I take the phone, say, you know what? Okay, don't give me a hard time when I say turn it in tonight, because not every night do I hound her about turning it in. And like I told her, sometimes I kind of just watch and see, hey, if I don't say anything, is she going to turn the phone in? We had just had a talk the night before last, and I said, okay, well, I'll meet you in the middle. Maybe every other night, right? So that means last night, you're supposed to turn that phone in.
Yes, but you see what she did.
But what you tried to do was hope I fall asleep.
Nah, she tried to be slick with it. She tried to be slick because when she had asked for my charger, she let me keep my charger, and she even reminded me. She said, "You don't need your block piece, Shawnee." And I was like, "Oh, looks like I can." And it's not even funny because then that next one I call her, she wanted to start getting back because she led me on to think that I could.
I ain't lead you on to
yes,
exactly. That's why the phone needs to be taken
no,
away.
No.
Okay.
You guys.
So what do you want to say to your teenage friends when it comes to the phones being taken away? Or what do you want to say to moms and dads that want to set limits to their children and their phones?
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't take your children's
Don't take the children's
Don't
phones.
take your children's phones.
Why not? Convince them not to take their children's phones. Vouch for these teenagers. They'll thank you for it. Tell them why. Tell them why not to take the phones.
Do not take the phones because we be suffering. We be lonely at nighttime without TV. Like,
how about read a book?
Who reads books at nighttime?
Anytime if you're bored, there's plenty to do besides talking on the phone. And then,
but it's not
another
always
thing.
Talking on the phone.
Sometimes just sitting. Literally, they'll just sit on the phone. Unnecessary.
No, but all the time it's not even on the phone. Like, you could be on TikTok, you could be on anything, you could be playing games. It don't always have.
It's just not good always.
But that don't mean.
You don't always have to be on the phone like that.
But still, you guys don't. That don't mean take their phone.
It does. It means I see you can't set your own limits. Let me help you.
But it is our own limits.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I don't think. Hey, she said I'm scared. But anyway, as you can see, Shawnee is trying to vouch for y'all teens, telling y'all parents don't take the phones,
even though they don't.
But mom is saying phones need to be taken away. Unless your child shows, look, I got this. I can handle it. I'm not going to fall asleep on the phone. I will get off on time and I won't fall asleep thinking I was in class.
That was once.
One time too many.
Bring up the
One time too many. One time too many. So anyway, we're going to wrap up this video because we have another topic that we want to cover. And we can't make this video too long because I'm still learning to edit. I'm just going to be honest. I'm still learning to edit. And I know right now the software that I'm using, the program I'm using, I can't have videos over 15 minutes. And then I'm having these storage issues and other nonsense. So until we figure all that, we're gonna have to cut this video short and move on to the next topic and split this into two. And that's another thing. When you see our videos split into the two, that's because
just be like, you just put part 2 in the other video.
Yeah, that whole thing. Because yeah. Still learning. But all right, thank you. And again, we will be wrapping it up, but we are moving on to the next video right now.